Hi, you guys. It's your girl Taylor, and I am here for another video. It's been a hot minute, but I'm happy to be back. And basically, I am in my unmasking era, my rising phoenix era, and I want to show up more and be present with this energy, especially with everything that's been going on. I feel like in my heart, I've always wanted to give back into the world in some shape or form. And there's a lot of tools that I've been working on as I've been MIA, making magic in silence. So, MIA and MIS, let go. So Maya and Miss. Anyways, we gonna move forward. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let me pull. Like, I've been trying to figure out what could be like the first video coming back, but it doesn't have to be this big old thing. It could just be me checking in, tapping into the energy of the collective, and popping out any messages that are in store for you at this time, anything that you may need to hear. So if you're watching this video right now, there's something in this message for you. There's something here. So let's see what comes out for you. I'm going to start off with this new deck that I got. It is the Naughty Oracle deck. Let's see. I got this at a metaphysical event. So let's see what's in store. I know there's a lot of things happening right now in the world, and we're all just doing what we can to stay sane, keep it moving. And with that, we have a couple cards. So we have our soul ancestor, and with this card, I've pulled this card before. This other one I haven't pulled before. This one basically it taps into the cycles, the phases of what you've been going through in your life. If you're going through some challenges, it says it's time for ancestral healing. There's something about your ancestors or generations over time within your family. There might be some curses, or another way of saying it, just different trauma, that they're like different traumatic patterns or toxic old patterns that are being passed down from generation to generation that might be kind of surfacing or resurfacing for you in your own life. And Source is definitely wanting to inform you that it is time to definitely clear some of that out and just being mindful of it, but also like, hey, is this your voice? Is this you? And doing something, being mindful, journaling prompts, just doing what you can to clear some of that energy out. And then we have, or those patterns, being mindful of your patterns and doing what you can, small steps. It's hard to just change your life overnight. That doesn't really typically happen, but doing what you can one step at a time to just be more mindful of your decisions. And sometimes it's tough when things have happened so many times for so long, and it's like, okay, how to get out of this cycle. And then we have Dickweed Death. Dickweed Death. What we got? So Dickweed Death. New beginnings are needed. So when I see this, wow, this is a very visual picture. So basically you have the Grim Reaper right here, right? And he kind of has the, I forgot what that thing is called, but this thing right here, it's kind of, he's not holding it, it's just away. And when this kind of looks like, they're like it, I don't know, damage in the head, or he did like a headbang on the brick wall. So headbang, what I'm getting from this is there's death and rebirth, just like the tarot death card. It's not necessarily like evil or anything, it's more so like, and it reminds me of that as far as the energy of it. And then also 11 right here, which represents like new beginnings, new doors of opportunities opening. So endings are absolutely needed in some shape or form in your life right now. There's things that you might have been dealing with and has not really been getting you anywhere. So it's time to actually like cut it into some of these things, or people, like certain friendships, relationships in your life, where either cutting it into like ending the relationship or even limiting yourself. There's this thing called soul distancing. You're distancing yourself from that person, limiting your time and allowing your energy to be more sacred, where you're not just giving it away to people or certain people that you feel drained after talking with them. So with that, new beginnings are needed. So there's certain things that absolutely need to be cut to an end. in your life at this time. So yeah, which makes a lot of sense. I feel like with the other card, the ancestral clearing, I feel like it is a time of new beginnings and endings for sure. And that is going to help a lot. Those new beginnings, it's going to be a lot similar transition if you're not resistant towards the things that need to end and the things that need to be cleared. So super important to definitely work on that. Some ways, I've been doing a lot of shadow work lately, so I would definitely say like journal prompts for sure to help you kind of clear some of those things out. And then also when it comes to, let's see what else. Dancing is very powerful too. Being able to put on some like emotional, deep, songs, orchestras, music that will help evoke some of the emotions out of you that you might be experiencing, and be able to allow your body to move through it. Like whatever things are like kind of coming up for you, allowing your body to kind of go, allow it to just move where it needs to flow. And that's also a way to help break some blockages. But those are some ideas. But as far as let's see what else other messages at this time. I'm gonna pull from this deck and then also my tarot deck. But yeah, how are y'all doing? I know I put a poll up on my page on YouTube, and as far as how you're feeling, there was a couple people who voted. It was the numb one. So there's people that's feeling numb out there. There's people that are feeling like this deep sadness, burnout. And that's real. I feel like we're definitely in trying times, and there's a lot of change happening for sure. And we just got through the portal of through the 1010 portal yesterday. And with that, it is all about this. It's about letting go, and it's about manifestations. And I made a list of 10 things, and it took a while to just kind of put together. And it was so hard, to the point to where I'm like pausing as I'm like writing certain things. Like, am I really ready to let this go? So yeah, it's powerful. Because it's like you're doing it with conviction, declaration, all of that. To yourself. And with that, it is something that I highly recommend. It's not too late. We're still in the energy of the 1010 portal. So, and just doing it in general, right? I'm looking at my calendar. Looks like the new moon is on the 21st. So, but yeah, I would absolutely go for it, man. Like, in general, just 10 things that you are releasing, 10 things that you are manifesting in your life at this time. But yeah, that's something I would probably recommend, because I feel like we all have, sometimes when there's a lot of change happening in life, we can kind of get lost in what is going on, like what we don't have control over, which can feel very disempowering. And with that, to kind of take back your power and just know like there's so much that you do have control over. There's so much like you are valuable, you matter, you are important, you are worthy, you are enough of anything and everything. And whatever that thing is, whatever the things that you want to do, be, say, all of that, like you can live in that now. You get to take up space. You deserve it. And you have power. You do have power in whatever life that you are wanting to live in and create. As you are in this phase, this energy that we're in at this time in the world, in this country, it's important to just remember that for sure. But yeah, so one of the cards that popped up is love-based reality. So for this one, we have there it is. We have the number 1. And number 1 is about new beginnings, and also new beginnings and intuition. And it says love-based reality. I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. So with this, it's super powerful, because you can literally be just there's certain people in your life that you might need to limit yourself with, or certain things that you're consuming, or whether eating or watching, listening, that may not be serving you when it comes to things that might be supporting the patterns that you've been living, that aren't serving you anymore. But there's people, this is a reminder, like surround yourself with the people that actually really give about you, that really love you for you, man, like where you feel safe to exist and be, right? So that's definitely something that's going to help through all the changes and the things that's been going on around you and within you and your own world, because it's the world itself that's going on, that's going to continue to go on, but it's also what's happening in your own individual lives, right? That's its own thing. So I'm gonna pull from the tarot deck any other messages at this time. Thank you so much for the messages received so far. Anything else? Ooh, I'm getting a little wonky. Let's see what else is coming through at this time. Anything else? Let's see. This heart-based reality is so beautiful because you have the heart in the middle, and then you have like all these white painted things behind, like around it, and it's kind of like it's blooming. It's kind of like a kaleidoscope effect where it's like bloom bloom, it's like blossoming and like your heart. And I feel like it's this thing of like the energy that you have this love, so much love, and that it's just expanding from doing this. And I feel like it's also foreshadowing in a way, and you clear, you cleanse, you do all these things, like it's going to help you be able to really tap into what this next chapter, this next era in life is for you, like fully being able to step into it. And it might be scary, but there's no courage without fear. There's no fear without courage. There it is. All right, so we're going to pull. Let's see any messages. All right, are these the messages? This is all, like, at this time. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands. That makes sense. I feel, again, foreshadowing. Like, there's confidence that's coming through when it comes to this. More courage, independence, more focus, more determined. There's more joy. And when you look at this card, you think like they're just kind of on their throne and just kind of looking out, and you can see this like this smirk, this feeling of pride and humbleness, and just like, I did it though, and celebrating, having more gratitude for yourself, your own journey, and where you're at in life. And there's so much goodness of what you have. There's good things. I'm sure there's good things that you can name about your own life, and being able to experience more gratitude. I would definitely encourage you experiencing more, like having more gratitude for what you are experiencing in your life, and that's going to really help also within this energy. Yeah, I really do that. That's pretty cool. That's beautiful. Then we also have the King of Cups. So for this one, let's see, emotionally more balance. Okay. Control, that's interesting. Okay. Empathetic, tolerance, yeah. I do feel like you're one of those people in your friend groups or your family or your partnership that's super caring, and that you give so much of yourself, or you're kind of sacrificing parts of you. And it's time to really put an end to trying to overgive. Overgiving to, it's overgiving your time and your energy, and that energy can be used on something else. So I would definitely say to really allow yourself to kind of, when I see this card, the King of Cups, like you see him, and he's also sitting on a throne, but it's also like when you look at around him, there's like these waves, right? There's these waves and like this water, and it's like as if he's pouring into like others, like the community, the ocean, right? But like the cups are kind of empty though, right? The cups are empty, and he's just kind of sitting out there, and they're empty. He's not receiving anything. It's like, I'm here and it's okay. Like I'm gonna keep on giving of myself, and putting myself out there, driving people around, or whatever the favors are, whatever the things are. It could be your time, your energy, your money, it could be anything, right? That you are giving to others, but It's hard. Like, you could be like the giving tree where you give, and then you're empty. There's no more. You took all my branches to make your boat in your house, and you did all this, and I got nothing. And it's okay. I'll just be a stump. You sit on me. No. You don't got me no stump. Have you sit on you? No, we ain't doing that. You got your own chair. Okay? Anyways, it's time to give to you. It's time to fill up your own cup. It's time. But yeah, those are some of the messages, though. It's been a while since I've given a reading on here, but it feels good to be back, and I'm really excited about the different types of content I'll be creating and healing tools that are coming out, and being more consistent. Finally, I've been wanting to relaunch for the longest, so I'm happy to be in this space and finally just be like, what, I'm here, I'm back. But I hope you like this message. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments below. Like it, view it. Any way of just, even if you just see it and you feel it inside and it prompts you to get out there and make an impact somewhere in your life, that's dope. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here to just spread the love and spread any information, insight, guidance, inspiration, anything to help really help make the world a better place, so I'm excited about some of the things that I have planned for this channel, for all my online platforms, wherever you're seeing this. But yeah, catch me outside. No, I'm just kidding. Catch me outside. How about that? No, catch me on YouTube. How about that? Catch me on TikTok. How about that? Those are the main platforms that I'll be on most recently. And then I'll be having my TikTok shop that's going to be coming out with my first product and then some. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm actually making oracle cards. I have like a lot of different deck ideas, and then I'm working on other things. So I'm not going to say nothing else, but that is heads up. But yeah, I'm about to hop off though. Much love to you. Subscribe for vibes, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, Liberating Souls.